10. Vegetables grown with wastewater. You might think they're rotting, but they're actually eco-friendly vegetables with built-in filtration systems. The first one grows bigger than your face when watered with soapy water. Nature abounds with a range of amazing vegetables that resemble miniature wastewater treatment plants. Their roots aren't for drinking clean water, but for consuming waste. Plant them in your garden and all your household wastewater will be transformed into high-quality natural fertilizer. 10 vegetables grown with wastewater. Let's start an eco-revolution on the farm. Number 10. Chives. Many people pour expired milk into flower pots, which burns and kills the roots. This is because fermentation produces a lot of heat and organic acids. But chives have a strong root system. Their thick underground bulbs are highly resistant to acids and fertilizers. After the proteins in contaminated wastewater are broken down by microorganisms, the rich trace elements released allow chives to grow until they are as thick as a finger, intensifying their pungent flavour. 9th place. Perilla. Leftover tea water is rich in tannins and trace amounts of theophylline, substances that inhibit most plants but are a natural growth stimulant for perilla. The tannins can kill harmful fungi in the soil and protect perilla roots, while the trace elements in the tea water stimulate the synthesis of essential oils like perolaldehyde in perilla leaves. Perilla infused with tea water has a rich aroma that can permeate a living room. 8th place. Malabar spinach. To remove pesticides, we wash the vegetables with water and baking soda. If this weakly alkaline water is used to irrigate plants for too long, the soil will become saline. However, Malabar spinach is one of the few vegetables that tolerates high alkalinity. It can absorb sodium and potassium ions from water and convert them into mucilaginous polysaccharides in its thick leaves. The less alkaline the water used, the thicker and smoother its leaves become. 7th place. Onions. Washing meat with water can easily attract insects and cause root rot in many plants. But onion roots secrete allicin and sulfides, powerful natural fungicides that repel insects and pathogens. At the same time, the trace amounts of heme and animal protein in the meat washing water, once broken down by microorganisms in the soil, are converted into a high-quality amino acid fertilizer. Onions irrigated with this water have thick, firm white parts and a strong, pungent aroma. 6th place. Aquatic spinach. Fish excrement in water turns into highly toxic ammonia nitrogen, killing fish, but it is the pure nitrogen fertilizer that aquatic spinach desperately needs. The aquatic spinach's extensive root system can absorb ammonia and nitrite directly from the water, like a pump. Water spinach roots can be planted in an aquarium filter to purify stagnant, smelly water, transforming it into clear, flowing water, rewarding the user with successive generations of lush green leaves. This is classic hydroponics. 5th place. Water bamboo. Water bamboo is a unique marvel. It must be infected by a fungus called smut fungus for its stem to swell and become the water bamboo we eat. This symbiotic relationship between the fungus and the bamboo is incredibly nutrient-rich. The more organic matter decomposing in the murky water, the more fuel it provides for the smut fungus, ultimately producing the soft, sweet pulp of the white water chestnut. It purifies even the most polluted, murky water, resulting in the purest possible plant pulp. 4th place. Lotus root. Why isn't the lotus root afraid of smelly ditches? Because it has its own internal pathway for oxygen. The interconnected holes within the lotus root serve more than just aesthetic purposes. They connect directly to the lotus leaves on the water's surface. The lotus leaves pump pure oxygen directly into the oxygen-poor mud, forming a protective, oxygen-rich layer around the root. This oxygen-rich layer oxidizes and isolates toxic metal ions, such as iron and manganese, from the polluted water. It forms a perfectly clean barrier, even in the most polluted water. Third place, watercress. Watercress grows naturally in flowing streams. Its dense, white roots act as rows of living carbon filters. As water laden with microscopic food particles flows through, its root system precisely and efficiently intercepts these suspended particles, secreting special enzymes to break them down and absorb them quickly. Outdoors, many eco-conscious households connect their kitchen sink drains directly to pipes filled with watercress, ensuring perfectly clean water by the time it reaches the end. Second place goes to water celery. Water celery thrives in underground environments because it operates a fully automated fertilizer production plant. Its extensive root network traps wastewater and debris, then releases oxygen into the root sediment via an aeration system, creating an oxygen-rich zone. A vast number of beneficial bacteria then flow in, consuming the wastewater and producing pure liquid fertilizers of nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, which the water celery absorbs. The more polluted the wastewater, the more bacteria it utilizes, leading to its rapid growth. This is the perfect environmental miracle for water purification. Taro, however, takes the top spot. Conventional soaps, dishwashing liquids and hand sanitizers typically contain high levels of potassium and phosphates. In nature, excess phosphorus leads to eutrophication, a dangerous source of pollution. However, potassium and phosphorus are precisely the ideal fertilizers that taro desperately needs. When you pour mild soapy water on it, its massive and robust root microbiome rapidly breaks down fatty acid salts and absorbs all the phosphates present in the water. After absorbing this enormous amount of potassium and phosphorus, the taro not only has leaves large enough to cover your face, but its harvested fruits are also huge and powdery. If you felt this episode opened new horizons for you in the world of home gardening, feel free to like and share it with your family and friends who love life and gardening. Thanks for watching, and we'll bring you more exciting content next time.